Hey there, I'm trying a bit of a different video this time. It's something that I've been thinking about for a long time, but I wasn't sure if you guys would like it or not, or if you'd be interested in it. But the gist of it is that I want to make a video where I can be more myself without being behind a roleplay or behind a character, behind that, how do we call it, filter of sorts, you know? So I hope you enjoy the video. Hey. So this is my second time trying to record this video. Unfortunately, the first one had an error, and all the audio that I recorded was lost for some reason. The video was there, but the audio could not be heard, which was very unfortunate. But I think in some way it's helpful because it helps me sort out my thoughts, calm down, and process things a little better. I wanted to talk to you guys and be able to show you a bit more of who I am. Because sometimes I feel that I worry rather that maybe I don't know, I could seem perfect to you guys, or I could seem like some paragon of justice. Someone with no flaws and no imperfections. And that couldn't be further from the truth. Like, I stumble over my words, like just now. I do that all the time, especially when I'm filming a video. Oh my god, you guys have no idea how often I record and redo scenes over and over again because I stumble over a word. And that's the thing though, the more I do it, the more I re-record them, I end up making more mistakes. I think it's because I overthink it. I begin to over worry and I do it over and over again, only making it worse. Over here in Argentina, there's a line that says no aclares que oscureces. I'm sorry, and that translates to don't try to actually, what does that translate to? It translates to something like don't try to make it wider because you're only making it darker when you refer to painting. I think that's a term that I can apply to a lot of aspects of my process in making videos. Or even like gaming. I don't know if it happens to you guys, but when I play a video game with a boss fight, and I do the first time, I do really well. But the second try, it's a little worse. And the third try, it gets really bad. And it gets worse and worse and worse until eventually I finally manage to do it. It used to happen to me a lot in Metal Gear Rising. Or especially now the Ring. It's been happening a lot now that I began to play that one. But I think it's because I tend to overthink things. I tend to over worry about the little details. And I think the best way to approach it is to let go of the expectations. Let go of trying too hard. Sometimes I read it somewhere that people are like a guitar string. If you tighten it too much, it will snap. And if you loosen it too much, it won't make any sound, or it would be out of tune. So you gotta find the right balance. Something I think about. I really like the sound of brush though. It sounds so nice. Wouldn't you guys agree? I love it, especially if you take the time to slowly glide it over the screen. I don't know why, but it gives me more tingles. It feels really nice. That's something I wanted to talk to you guys about. Tingles themselves. Do you feel at all? I personally, when I watch an ASMR video, it's not something that happens regularly, but it happens from time to time on very particular instances. I feel a pleasant feeling at the back of my head, which it feels awesome. It feels wonderful. I notice that in particular, I feel it when somebody does something nice to me out of kindness. When somebody does something without expecting anything in return or thinking about anything other than just doing it. What do I mean by that as well? A long time ago, I watched a video from this one guy who was making a tutorial on how to clean windows, and he wasn't doing anything in particular. He was just explaining it, but he did it in such a way that it gave me tingles in such like an amazing way. And it's the weirdest thing how you can feel tingles from the most random things. I think the first time I felt tingles, it was one time when I walked into my room when I was a kid, when I was very young. And there was a sunbeam landing right on my bed. And I chose to lay down on it, and oh my god, it felt heavenly. I still remember how good it felt. It was such a pleasant feeling. And I remember I fell asleep right then and there. But yeah, tingles are quite a strange thing. Sometimes it's not the trigger, but it's the person. Sometimes it could be something they say, or it could be a particular object. How strange. It's truly fascinating. There. A little better. Kinda. Hold up. But yeah, sometimes somebody does something nice and that will make you feel tingles. I remember this one time when I was still in school, many years ago. Um, there was this classmate that saw that I had a bunch of coins and I had nowhere to put them, so she offered to make me, what do you call it? A sort of like letter, like a paper pouch, and I was so flattered. It was generally one of the nicest things somebody ever did to me, and I remember I was so happy with it that I grabbed it and like put it as my little throne of sorts. I will admit, I also had a bit of a crush on her. But yeah, sometimes little things like that can make a whole difference in somebody else's day. How beautiful it is. It is so nice to have people to care for, to look after, and people who care for you as well. I have people that I hold very dear to my heart, that I think of quite often. Sometimes, I think about them a lot. I worry that maybe I'm not enough for them, or I don't do as much for them as much as they do for me. And I wish I could return that feeling of gratitude. I don't remember where. I think it was in a book, but I read somewhere that a character that said a nice little thing. When it's a debt, paid once. When it's a gift, paid twice. Hmm. Hmm. Recently, I kind of want to talk about video games. Sorry, but I've been thinking about playing Skyrim, which is a bit. It feels like coming home of sorts. because Skyrim was my first video game ever. Well, that I bought. I mean, I played other video games before, but when I bought my PC, Skyrim was the first one that I bought and played. And I would say something that will probably offend some people, but I never played it by nil. Since day one, I learned how to mod it. I modded it to oblivion. Oh my god, that was such a bad pun. I'm sorry. That was awful. I'm sorry. Oh. But yeah, I filled it with mods since day one. I got so many mods. I would spend like 2 hours modding it and half an hour playing it. And that's the thing. I like getting mods for everything. It didn't matter if I wouldn't see them or like they weren't that important. I would get them because sometimes it would happen that in the most rare occurrence when you were like walking around, getting from town to town, that little mod that you got would show up out of nowhere. And I could not tell if it was part of the original game or not. It felt like a whole new adventure with so many unexpected things. I love gaming. It's so much fun, especially when you get to share it with somebody else. When you get to commit to a run and play with them. That's what I've been missing lately. I gotta find a new game to play with my friends. One where we can dedicate time to. I recently started with a friend Elden Ring co-op with with the mod. But I do think I should probably beat the game first before I finish it with my friend. Or not. I'll have to see about that. It's so nice being able to share this with you guys. You have no idea. I cannot express enough how grateful I am. Really. It means the world to me that you all take time to just watch my videos or write a sweet comment. Sometimes you share a meaningful story to you or something personal, and it means a lot. More than I can express, probably. I'm very thankful. And I look forward to that quite often, especially when I post a video. I get a little worried sometimes. I wish I could do more. I want to say something inspiring, but I want to help you guys feel better. It's so nice being able to care for somebody else, being able to look after someone. I have people in my life that I care for very deeply, and people that I want to do better by, sorry. People that I want to be there for more and appreciate them more. You never know when they could be gone, so you gotta make the most out of the time you have with them. I think it was this one, which I really liked. No, this one. Pat, 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 pat. Pat, 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 pat. I like this one. I'm a bit of an affectionate person. I like being affectionate with the people I care for and love. And when those people return that, it feels amazing. I love that. I think of a friend I used to know a while back, and whenever they would pat my head or like I don't know, give me a hug or rub my back or pat me in the back, that made me feel amazing. They'd be like, "Oh yes, yes." I feel appreciated. I feel awesome. And they probably didn't even know that it meant a lot to me, but it was very sweet of them. I love it when people head pat me. They probably didn't know it. They were just giving me a random head pat. But it was making me quite happy. mm. Mm. Now the other side. Pat, pat. mm. Mm. How about two brushes? Do you think you can handle that? Oh, sorry. You guys can probably hear that, but that's my puppy. Well, I call her puppy, but she's no longer a puppy. Mm. She's the sweetest thing ever. The biggest cuddle bug. Mm. She's a mutt, a stray, and they found her at the back of a Walmart. The poor thing was eating trash in a dumpster. mm. And when we adopted her, she came with a lot of problems, the poor thing. We were worried that she wouldn't make it, but luckily she managed to recover. And ever since then, she's been such a love bug, a cuddle bug, so affectionate at all times. When I wake up and I'm getting ready to work, I usually wake up and go to shower, and I can hear the little jingle of her collar as she runs into my room. And after I come out of the shower and I got into my room, I see her laying on my bed, just asking for affection, just wanting to be head patted. The little and adorable thing. She's always so sweet. She's the kind of dog that always wants to be with you at all times. Sometimes I'm in the bathroom and I can hear her on the other side, just asking for attention. And she freaks out when we leave her alone. The poor thing. Mm. But yeah, she's very sweet. I love her very much. She also sleeps like a grandfather. What do I mean by this? Well, she snores like one. She's not very ladylike when she sleeps. Mm. The dogs are truly wonderful. They are there for you and they love you unconditionally. They only want affection and for you to care for them. Truly beautiful creatures. I know someone that's, when they were younger, they used to raise little birds. And I think that's the cutest thing ever. I think it's adorable. Mm. The way they talk about it, and the way they talk about how much they want to get back to raising birds and caring for them and looking after them. I think it's adorable. Mm. For a long while, my favorite animal used to be bears. I don't know why. I used to like polar bears in particular. I thought they were awesome. Huge creatures, just absolutely ferocious and brutal as well, but very cute looking. Mm. I don't know which animal is my favorite one these days. Hmm, probably dogs or wolves. Get it? Mm. Oh, my mind is drifting to who would win between a gorilla and a bear in a fight. I used to be convinced that a gorilla would be the one, and I remember discussing it with a friend, and I would tell them, man, it would only take one good punch to the head, and it would be an absolute knockout of the gorilla to the bear. And my friend was like, nah, like the bear has claws, they have like a bleeding power, so even if they are not like landing punches or like slapping them or whatever, with their claws they're absolutely tearing into them and they're gonna bleed them to death. Especially because they are heavier. I was like, oh, well, that makes sense. I don't know. Still a fun debate nonetheless. Mm. What I love the most about ASMRs is when they trace. Oh, I should probably hold up. That should be better. But when they trace the face. Oops. Sorry. Picky. Paka. Paka. Picky. Puck. 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 I love that. Oh my god. When I watch an ASMR and they start doing that, I melt. When they trace you and play with your face and do all kinds of things like this. I love it. I'm sorry. I'm feeling a little playful, I guess. A little, what would I call it? Devious. No, not devious. Mischievous, perhaps? Yes. I'm feeling a lot better though. The last month was absolutely brutal, and I wasn't feeling too good, honestly. But I had a lot of good people come there and support me, and I also had you guys constantly writing sweet things and being kind and thoughtful. And it meant the world to me, really. Oh my god. I get all flustered thinking about it. Sorry. But I'm very grateful to all of you, really. It's funny how I set out to comfort you guys and relax you, make you feel better, but it ends up being the reverse. And it's you guys that make me feel better. That make everything so worthwhile. It means the world to me. Even if it's just one person that writes a comment or one person that watches my videos or comments or enjoys it, it makes everything worthwhile. And I'm really happy with the community we're building. It makes me and fills me with joy. How sweet and kind you all are. How thoughtful and gentle. How you look after each other. I love that. How you write sweet things, not just to me, but to other people. I don't know. Little things that they make me happy. I'm gonna say something silly, but it makes me feel like a mother goose with all her little ducklings just being happy and cute and adorable. And I love that. I love that feeling. It makes me all mushy in the chest. I don't know. I'm rambling. Don't pay no mind to it. Sorry. You people are wonderful. And I am so grateful to every one of you. Thank you for being here. For being so kind to me, thoughtful and sweet. For hearing my silly rambles and for sitting here trying to understand me when my fake accent makes it absolutely impossible. I'm thankful. Okay, I think it's about time we wrap it up. You have a long weekend or week ahead of you. So do I. But oh well, I'm sure the weekend will come and we'll be able to relax again and have fun. Maybe you'll go out drinking, or you'll say hi to a friend and hang out with them, or reach out to somebody you haven't spoken in a while. Perhaps you'll send a message to your crush and you'll get all giddy and happy. And all those things are beautiful. How beautiful it is to be alive. Because as long as you're alive, you can get back up for more. Even if you lose, you fail, things don't go your way, you can always get back up. I learned that from Kusev of Yakuza 0. I love that character. When he does his speech after the bike crash in the sewers, oh my god. I think he's the coolest guy ever. Anyways, I'm getting sidetracked. I'm sorry. I hope you have a wonderful end to your weekend, and I'll see you again soon. Oh, I also wanted to thank Murasaki. They've been extremely kind with their donations. That it means the world to me. Thank you very much. You're wonderful, and I appreciate it. Anyways, take it easy. Bye bye.